When I first started Hades 1, I wasn't a big fan of over-the-top games. The games that you play and it looks like you're looking at a character like a freaking bird, I never actually played a game like that. So the game caught my attention with the art style, and once I got to playing the game, I was amazed with the dialogue and the concept. Like, Zagreus looked cool as hell to me, and he had a sword as a main weapon, so I was already sold. I fell in love immediately with the character because he looked cool. Like, I didn't know all his secrets or anything like that. And then they introduced all of the gods. I fell in love with every single one of them, and I don't have any favorites except for maybe Athena, because I suck at the game and I was dying a lot. And every single time I got the power of the shield, I would choose it because, you know, it would help me out. I want to play the game. But anyways, I had a great time playing the game. I put like 100 and something hours in the game, and I got almost everything in the game. I basically have 100% in the game, so I can say that I'm a Hades fan. And then Hades 2 got announced into early access. I played it on my ROG Ally and I had a lot of fun because there was a lot of things that weren't done, but I was still playing the actual game. Like, there were different things in the game, and I understood that as early access, I wasn't expecting perfection, even though there was no crashes. And even though some of the characters, all the guys that you would talk to, they were blank. Like, they were just a black character that you couldn't see because they didn't have the character drawn or anything. They were just placeholders. But then as I kept playing the game, I realized that I don't necessarily like early access games because of that reason. Like, I want to enjoy the game, I want to play it for what it is, and most times they would update the game and change things very, very drastically. So then I left the early access Hades 2 and I waited, and then it got announced for PS5, the complete version. Even though I could have played the complete version on the ROG Ally, I just waited. I just want to play the game on a big screen. I bought the Hades 2 complete version on PS5 and I started playing it. I fell in love with the concept again and the art style again, but so far there's something that's not very interesting to me, and that's the story. In Hades 1, it was about Zagreus trying to go up and, you know, escape hell to see his mom, and that was cool to me. Like, that was different. Hades 2 is basically revenge, and we've seen that story a lot, and I'm not saying that I'm done. This is just my first impressions of the game. I got like 10 hours in this game, so I haven't seen anything. But based on what I am seeing, I like Melitone, whatever her name is. I can't pronounce that name. I like her character. Like, all of the characters around her kind of make it seem like she is not very strong or very smart, and that's cool. I like that dynamic. I like the fact that you don't get an overly overpowered character. That's extremely cool. I also like the fact that all of the guys that you had from Hades 1 look a little different. Like, their art style got updated and they look amazing. That is one of the greatest things about the game, is the art style. And then the other thing that's great is the freaking dialogue. The dialogue is just so great. I am having so much fun just picking up a boon and having the character tell me what the hell is going on up there in Olympus. When I say dialogue, I also mean the voice acting. The voice acting is insane. The fact that everything that is on screen when the character talks, you actually get a voice line. This is not a thing in regular video games. Like, some video games are like, I will do 25% of the game in voice acting, and then the other 75% is just let them read. Eventually they get comfortable with that. Nah, this game does not do that. If there is something written on the screen and there's a prompt and you press it, the character is gonna say something. There's a narrator that's gonna say something. Every character has a voice that they say something. That is incredible to me. We have to give them props for doing that. Like, they're paying their voice actors and everything. Also, their voice acting is amazing. They got really great voice acting. Obviously, in Hades 1, they also had really great voice acting, but we're talking about Hades 2 right now. But so far, when it comes to the main villain, he captured the family and I gotta, you know, release them. It doesn't seem too interesting to me. Even though I am enjoying the gameplay, I love the gameplay, but I do not enjoy all of the weapons. At the beginning, I was using whatever staff of the witch she has. I wasn't having a lot of fun. I knew that, you know, maybe that weapon is just not for me, because I played one, I knew I was gonna get multiple weapons. Then I got the double knife, or whatever you can call that. I forgot the names. As I had it, I kept playing with it, and it was pretty cool. It's really fast, and there was a run that just made me realize that maybe I'm judging this game a little too harsh based on crappy runs that I've had, because that run was amazing. I had just speed on attacks, I had just elemental damage, and I destroyed almost the whole run. I got killed at the end, but you know, it was a nice run to me. So then I was like, yeah, you know, I'll give it a try. I'll keep playing with that weapon, and then I got bored, and then I unlocked another weapon. The other weapon was the axe. I knew immediately that was gonna be my favorite weapon. The moment I saw it was an axe, I knew, hey, this is gonna be awesome. It is a little difficult to use because you gotta get used to how heavy it is, you know, how slow it is. But once you get the hang of it, oh my god, this game opened my eyes. I'm like, this is much better than the first game. Why? Because for me to actually use the axe, I need to cancel some animations or do other abilities like the circle or triangle move that do something completely different. And on top of that, the Omega moves, which is basically just hold square and you become a tornado, or hold triangle and you basically do a hit that covers the whole freaking map, or press circle, hold circle, and you create a thing on the floor that basically doesn't let the enemies go past that certain point. And if you hold it, it does damage. The moment I started to mix everything up, I understood that this game is fucking great. The only thing I have an issue with right now is the story, because I'm not even far. But I am having a lot of fun. It's just the fact that even though Melly, the girl, even though she looks extremely cool and the gameplay is really fun, I am not invested in her story yet. And I don't want to judge her yet, because at the beginning, even though I love Zagreus at the beginning of the game and until the end of the game, I understand that some characters are different and they need to be different so that the game feels different. But so far, Melione is just Melione. The girl, she's just a little weak when it comes to her motivations. You know, revenge is a little boring right now. So I get it. Now the villain is a little weak as well, because I haven't even met him like in person. I haven't finished the game. I haven't finished one single run. Like, I've been farming to get a bunch of stuff, to get my tarot cards, whatever, like the cards that give you abilities and skills and stuff like that, just so that I can be stronger. Because that's basically how I play this type of games. I don't go ahead and try to beat the game, beat the run. No, I just try to see if I can get different things, different boons or different weapons or different cards. I'm trying to unlock everything before I actually go hard into the game. And that worked for me in Hades 1 because I put a lot of time into it. And it's working for me here. It's just the fact that as an early impression, that villain and the main character seem a little weak because of the whole motive of revenge. But anyways, I am loving the game. I am loving all of the new characters. I am loving the returning characters. My favorite character so far is Nemesis. I have no idea what the hell is wrong with her, but she has something wrong. And I like that. I like characters that are just crazy, or they're just mean, or they just want to do something because they want to do something. That character design is also extremely cool, and I'm pretty sure that's Zagreus' sword. So overall, she basically has everything I like about a character. The character design is actually really, really nice. God damn. This game is so far incredibly fun, incredibly great. If you played Hades 1, you're gonna get more of Hades, plus a bunch of other things. And if you haven't played Hades 1 or Hades 2, I would 100% recommend you play Hades 1. Just give it a chance. I have a feeling that even if you don't like over-the-top games, you're gonna enjoy the hell out of that game, because that game is just mindless fun. In case you don't believe me that this game is extremely fun, I bought Pragmata when it first came out, and I was gonna try it out, and then I was like, you know what? Hades 2 is there. Let me try it out. Let me do like 2 runs. I haven't tried Pragmata since then. Like, this game is catching me off guard. Every time I go past the PS5, I go, maybe a run would do me well. This game is fun, yo. If you want a game that, you know, you can just waste your time into, these are the type of games, because you can put it easy so that you don't necessarily waste your time trying to become stronger. Like, I am not judging, bro. It's your game. You can put it on the easiest difficulty. It's up to you how much time you want to put into a game. And honestly, I would recommend it, because Hades 2 seems to be a little harder than Hades 1. Even though I didn't have any experiences when it came to this type of gameplay, I didn't die as much as I'm dying now in Hades 2, in Hades 1. This game is a little hard. I haven't tried the God mode yet because I want to get used to the gameplay first, and then if I want to do endless runs, mindless runs to just combine boons and see the combinations, I'll put it into God mode just for the hell of it. But so far the game is really good. It's extremely fun. The art style is incredible. I have never seen an art style as good as this game has. If this company makes more games and all of their games only has that art style, their gameplay could be horrendous, and I'm still buying their games. Just because looking at their art style is basically looking at the Mona Lisa for me. To me, this is the greatest art style I have ever seen in my life. So if there's a comic book out there that you know of that looks like this, dude, let me know in the comments below, because I'm buying it day one immediately. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, leave a like as well, because hey, why not? Leave a comment telling me what you think about Hades 1, Hades 2, or if you know any comics that look like this, let me know too. I want to buy them. Also, if you're interested in more first impressions or reviews on games, or you just want to listen to me talking crap, you can just subscribe. It doesn't hurt, I think. Okay, thank you. Bye.